often with children with charge syndrome, there are so many things going on that it's really difficult for a school or an adult team to figure out what is the most important thing to work on. I know for myself as a school psychologist, I looked at my son and I thought, oh my goodness, there are so many things he needs help with. How do we decide which ones should be his goals and objectives for this school year or even at home? And it was very overwhelming. So for kids, especially with complex and disorders and disabilities, it's really hard to decide what's most important. So we have an instrument called Coach 3, which stands for Choosing Options and Accommodations for Children, and it's the 3rd edition. We've been using it for a while now, and I will link that as well. This one is not free. And Coach is a booklet that gives you a series of questions in each of a bunch of domains for parents and professionals to work on together. It can be done through interview with the parent, or the parent can help work with the professionals in a group and work on figuring all of these things out. So each domain has a series of questions, and it asks the parents, which of these series of questions, which of these series of items do we want to work on for our child? Which ones are necessary? And so the parent will help the professionals, and you go through and you check them all off. And you may find 10 things in each domain that need to be worked on. So communication, physical, occupational, fine motor skills, social skills, academic skills, all of these things. You go through and you check off the numbers of items that you want worked on. This person needs, absolutely. Then the team and the parent come together and they work on prioritizing those needs. So within each domain, the parent, the family, the individual, and the team work on what are the top 3 things in this domain out of maybe the 10 you checked off that you want to work on first. And then you draw it even further. When you get those list of 3 things in every domain, you go through the whole list and you decide which of these, choose 10 of this total number that are the most important to work on today, right now, this year. It doesn't mean you're going to abandon any of the others. You keep those in a record and you may work on them on the side because now everybody knows what the priorities are. But those are the 10 things or 8 things or 6 things that you decide to make formal goals and objectives for the year. It's an extremely helpful way to whittle down, to funnel down into the things that are most important priorities for school and for adult life.